goodness.
So how balmy is it this morning?
It's actually not too shabby. It was like 43 earlier this morning. I think it's
46.
46 right now. Hey, sun's coming up. It's supposed to be a nice day. A non-hazardous smoky day.
Good morning.
Morning.
Cheers.
Love you.
I love you too.
How's your head? She's not feeling well. You're not feeling well.
No, bad headache.
Bad headache. Can't talk.
He thinks I don't have peripheral vision, and I do.
Whatever. So your sister and her husband came up last weekend and camped here.
Yeah, here with us at our site.
They stayed here at our site. Kevin and Wendy came up, and
it was fun having them here.
Yeah, it was a great weekend.
Yep.
They got a brand new fifth wheel to them. It's new to them.
New to them.
New to them fifth wheel, and it's a toy hauler. And
it's nice.
It's really nice. It's what is it, 2003? I don't even remember what model.
It's
a 4. It's a year older than ours.
Yeah.
Because ours is a 5.
And they got this from a widow who had lost her husband and was not going to be going out in it anymore. And she sold it with everything in it.
And we mean everything, because when they stocked it, they stocked extra everything. I don't care what it was. He's got, you know, probably the one thing I'm going to mention he doesn't have, but like an extra water pump.
Oh.
Because we need an extra water pump. But it's got everything. It came with unbelievable tools, brand new, never used. You know, you fold it open like this and then it opens again, and it's got sockets and wrenches, and it's just incredible. And then he pulls out, Kevin said, come here, look at this. He pulls out another drawer, and it's full of tools.
And then the little step going down into the garage area, you lift it up, it's full of tools.
It's amazing.
Tools and chairs and tables and silverware. I mean, everything you need to go except for your very personal items.
Came with a ladder.
Everything's there.
Ladder, a really nice ladder. It came with tables to set out. It came with mats and rugs and you name it.
Chairs.
It came with it. It is just amazing, and they're going to have a blast with it.
Yeah.
Now they're going to put what inside of it to haul around? Their
sand rail.
Sand rail.
Yeah. They brought their little scooter. They have a little scooter.
Up here.
They brought it up here. Their little dog Danny, he's a little Papillon, and he sits up on the tank in front of Kevin. Wendy sits in the back. Danny sits right up front. Goes like this, looks around, and he's got these big old ears, and it was just too cute. But
a lot of fun.
Yep.
A lot of fun. I'm glad they came up and spent the weekend with us.
Yeah, really happy that they got that fifth wheel for them. It's awesome, and it really did. I mean, it came fully loaded with everything, and it's in really good shape too.
Yeah. The only thing it didn't really have was food. I mean, it came with everything else.
Yeah.
They just had to stop at the Walmart, stock up, and hit the road.
Yeah, right after they bought it, they took it straight out to Lahontan.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, no, they went straight out to Lahontan, which is a reservoir lake in the Nevada area, just southeast of Reno. And they just took it straight out there. All they had to bring were clothes and some food.
It's amazing.
They were ready to go.
Simply amazing.
Yeah.
After they left, Monday and Tuesday are our days off from camp hosting here, so we didn't really do anything Monday. It was a really horrible smoky day here, so we stayed inside as much as possible on Monday. Tuesday we got up and went to Reno, and we went to see somebody who you've been harping about for years to me.
And every once
in a while, Lori will repost a cartoon strip of Pickles. If you've never heard of Pickles,
yeah, it's called Pickles, and it's an elderly couple, and And it's about their day, or they have their grandson Nelson come over, or their daughter Sylvia. They have a dog Roscoe and a kitty Pickle, not Pickles. The kitty is Muffin, and just Brian Crane is the cartoonist, the creator. He
lives in the Reno area. Oh, I was supposed to say that.
That's vague enough, I guess.
Okay, we'll cut that out.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll just cut that out.
Anyway, we were fortunate enough to get to meet up with him, and he was fantastic. And I had printed off a couple of the cartoons that I had previously shared that were, I always say, another day in the life of Tom and Lori, because it's so relatable. And he autographed them for us. He actually gave us a book and autographed it. It was took pictures with us. He was great. He showed us around his studio. So he lives and works in the Reno area. You can say it.
Okay.
Just, obviously no more details than that. But he was fantastic, very gracious, sat and talked with us for quite a while. He is a huge Popeye fan.
Oh my gosh.
He has little Popeye everything all over his office. It's his studio. He still does everything, all of his drawings by hand with a dip pen.
Mm-hmm. Got his little inkwell sitting right there, and it's just amazing. When I walked into his studio and saw all the Popeye stuff, I was just... I melted, because I grew up with Popeye. That was my favorite cartoon of all time. Popeye and Olive Oyl and Wimpy and Pluto and Brutus, how they did all that changing and thing. And he's just got a whole massive thing of Popeye.
Popeye everything.
Just
then he has some autographed prints, like from Charles Schulz and from the creator of Calvin and Hobbes and Blondie.
Yeah.
And just really, really cool. But he did show us some of his little cards that he draws his cartoons on. He's got his little squares, and he fills them all in with his drawings, and then he emails them to his daughter Emily, and she colors them for him.
It's amazing.
Yep.
Truly amazing to watch him.
Pretty much done by hand.
Sketch it all out by hand. He doesn't do any digital whatsoever. He just doesn't believe in it. I mean, he believes in it, but not for what he's doing. He wants to stay true to his art form. So.
Yeah, and he says, it started out that he liked doing the drawings, and he never thought that he could write well enough to do the cartoons. So he did advertising and that for a long time, and then he finally went back to his cartooning, and then he got so much into the writing aspect of it that's his favorite part now, and he just takes little things that he observes from real life, and like his series right now is kind of emulated after his grandson, who pinched Grandma on a patootie. Grandma wasn't very happy about that, and so now it's Nelson that pinched Opal, and she scolded him. So it's just kind of funny. Every day it's just fun to read his work, and at least once a day I know I will have a big smile or a chuckle because of Brian Crane's humor.
It's pretty funny, and it's pretty dead on, true to life with us, and so I know you guys, a lot of you, it would be dead on for you guys too, and if you go read that comic strip.
Yeah.
Incredible. It's so funny.
And yeah, we thanked him for everything. It was just so much fun.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Incredible
really
guy.
And his humor is always very family friendly.
Yeah.
He is Mormon, and so all of his stuff is very good. It's not, there's nothing that talks about the church, but no, it's not political.
No political,
it's not
no religious, nothing.
But
it's just
is good,
straightforward,
whole family fun.
Funny, everyday life goofiness.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. So check it out if you've never heard it. Pickles is the cartoon strip.
Yep, by Brian Crane.
Wednesday
night.
Oh,
We had lunch with our daughter Jolene.
Yes, we did.
We don't ever get to have Jolene by ourselves.
Got one-on-one time with Jolene. It was nice.
So we met up with her and we went to go eat lunch at BJ's.
The kids were in school. Her hubby was
Working.
working.
Well, actually, he was at a special luncheon, but anyway, working.
Yeah.
And so we got to spend time with her at lunch, and then we went back to her house. They had just done some remodeling, and they had changed out other flooring and painted and stuff, and I hadn't seen it yet. And plus, we got to go play with the puppy. They have a 7 or 9 months?
7, I think.
7 to 9 month old miniature Australian Shepherd, and she's just the cutest little thing.
Her name's April.
Her name's April.
But it was so good to spend the one-on-one time with Jolene, because you're right. We never get just Jolene. It's Jolene and the boys, Jolene and Scott.
Yeah, or, you know, the whole family.
The
which
whole
we
family.
Love the whole
We
family.
love it. But boy, to just get her.
Yeah, but it was nice to
just chit-chat,
have some
visit.
one-on-one time with her. I think she liked it too.
It was nice.
You know, because when the boys are around, everything's about the boys. This time it was.
And when
all
Scott's
about,
around, everyth's about Scott.
it's still always about the boys. but that was a really good day. Oh, we also got to we paid off our truck quite a while ago through credit union that I've had for over 30 years. A place that I used to work.
See that truck?
Yeah, don't jinx it, man. When you pay off something, usually something happens to it.
So far, it's a workhorse truck.
So we were finally able to get our title. They never sent it to us, so we went there and said, we paid this off. Do you guys have the title? What happened to that? So we need to go change it,
Yeah,
saying that we own it.
yeah. But we have it.
They signed it over to us.
She said it'd be
so-
like $28, so $30 to get the title in our name. But we have the title now, so thank goodness for that.
Yeah, so we can make a...
But it's a good feeling when you pay off a vehicle. A very good feeling.
You know. So that's something else that we did on Tuesday.
And I'm one of these that you don't have to run out and buy something new or anything like that. It's like your Kia. Kia's sitting right over there. We paid that off years ago, and it's
That's
a
true.
2004 vehicle, and
We did that
man, it
when we
runs
were
like a
still
champ.
At the inn.
You know, it's what my dad always said. You change the oil, you keep it lubed, you keep good tires on it, which we just did. Put new tires on hers. Man, it'll run forever. So just take care of them.
Yeah, take care of your vehicles.
Yeah.
Wednesday and Thursday around here, we just did our normal
Camp hosting
stuff. And when my sister and brother-in-law were here, he's an electrician. And we've had these LED tube lights from Leisure Coach Works for months. And I think we were just a little intimidated by the process of changing them out because there's a couple little things you have to do.
Yeah.
However, these were super duper easy to do.
Amazingly easy.
And we did a video, so that came out on Tuesday.
Yeah, last Tuesday you can check it out.
And then
And it was one of the last steps for us to change over lights. We started actually putting in LED lights, the first month or two that we owned this thing, back in 2014.
yeah, we had gotten the little just
Bulb lights,
pop them in.
but all LEDs, and we've changed almost every light. A few of the lights in some of the basement bins I didn't change because I figure I'm not going to spend that much money on those lights.
Because we don't
Very
use them
seldom do
often.
we even turn those lights on. There's some bins I've never had the lights turned on. But everything inside, we've converted over now, 100%, except one fluorescent tube in our bedroom,
Yeah, well, it's
which is the
tube.
18-inch ones, which is the one we just did in the living area,
Yeah, there's...
and then the kitchen. That's it.
Yeah. And it's all 12 volt. The only one that's not 12 volt are the big fluorescent tubes over the kitchen.
Over the kitchen. And what I'd like to do is change that to 12 volt, wire it up to 12 volt, because we do a lot of boondocking, and that way when we're boondocking we can turn the kitchen light on. But
Yeah.
actually, with these new LEDs here
yeah,
in the
we don't
living
even need
area,
that.
if you turn those on, it lights the place up like a ballpark.
It might not show so great on the video, but it really makes a difference.
Holy cow, they're
It's
bright. And
really
they're,
bright.
what kind of white? Natural? It's not soft.
No, they're really bright, and they're not. There's no bluish tint to them
It's
at
on.
all.
It's on last Tuesday's video.
Yeah.
So.
And then Thursday's video, the Throw Up Thursday.
Everyone's been asking, what are we doing here as a camp host? We camp hosted all summer last year in Oregon. I actually linked all of those videos to Throw Up Thursday's video that we just posted a couple days ago on this camp hosting gig. So we take you around on our morning rounds and things like that, but you can also click through and check out last year's camp hosting videos if you want to know more about camp hosting. Those were really thorough. We did a lot there. I mean, there's a lot of different videos of everything that we did there, everything that went wrong, everything that went right. And then the one we did Thursday here, it was just a walk around. We showed you how we did it here, and that's pretty much
Yeah, with
it.
the exception of cleaning. We kept forgetting to take the camera with us when we went to go clean.
But
we may still do that,
Yeah.
just to kind of throw it in on a Throw Up Thursday.
show you how we clean a site, and we'll explain how we clean the potties.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
It's
know,
pretty thorough.
we only have to thoroughly clean the bathrooms, and there's 2 separate buildings for potties every Thursday. And it takes, what we did, 2 hours?
At the most.
Yeah, to clean them, and you're done.
Because
For a whole week,
so
you're
far they haven't been too bad.
Nope.
So there's no.
Again, knock on wood. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks. Knock on
Sorry.
your own head. But so
Thank you.
it's not so bad. We, like we've mentioned before, we just work well together, and it's like boom, boom, boom. You know, I do something and he does something. I do something, he does something, and it's just we're like a
Yeah.
big circle, following each other as we go through with each step.
Like being in a factory. So I'm making widgets. We each know our part.
Yeah. And
Friday, we drove to Sacramento.
yes, we did that yesterday.
Working a camp hosting job for an U.S. Army Corps of Engineers park, you have to be put through a background check with fingerprints. And so since we've been here 2 weeks, they decided, well, I think it's time we check these people out and make sure they're legal. And
It was just when our ranger could get the appointment.
for us, yeah.
So we drove down yesterday morning, downtown Sacramento.
Yep.
And
Not a bad drive.
No.
Right down 80. We zipped right through Sacramento in the traffic, and
Yeah, luckily we have the Kia.
the Kia, and found a parking place, didn't have any problem. The fingerprint, it's all electronic now. They don't use ink anymore.
Yeah, it's
And
a
if they'd have
light.
used ink and rolled fingers, and we'd have been in and out in 5 minutes. But this on a computer, you had to do it over and over and over and over to get it right, and then it wasn't right, so you did it over and over and over again.
The poor guy was getting frustrated because he's so frustrated with that system. They have, you know, a green, yellow, or red light. Green means that they got the print really good. Yellow means it's not so great.
But they
and
can
red,
use it.
But they could use it. And then red is, you know, like
Yeah.
no good. You have to do it over again. And
It was
they
crazy.
just kept getting yellows. So
It was
it's like,
crazy.
but he said it took over a half an hour for his fingerprints when they did his
Yeah.
to get them all right. But so we spent maybe about 45 minutes there
Yeah.
doing that. No
Wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. It
You know,
was just,
again, still in and out.
Yep.
No
And then,
no big deal.
since we had paid parking for the full day, I think it's like 12 hours for $15.
Something like that,
'Cause-
where we parked in the slot.
Yeah, I think it was 12 hours because it says it was good to
Yeah.
like 10:28, something like that, or
12 hours of parking for $15. We thought, let's go walk around Sacramento, and let's go see the Capitol, and let's go see Old Town Sacramento. So we did,
yeah. So we walked around
in
the
100-degree weather.
It was so hot.
It touched 100 while we were walking around, and she kept looking at her phone, and it said 95 or something like that. But it was toasty warm in the sun.
Yeah, we got to see some horsies that were police officers.
We'll take some of that video. It'll be on a Throw Up Thursday video, probably either this week or the following week,
Yeah,
depending on
I just took pictures.
depending on how much
didn't
video
video
we
them.
have stockpiled.
Them. And then,
Old Town Sac.
yep, then we walked to Old Town Sac, which is a mile away from the building that we were.
Yeah.
A little bit over
Yeah.
a mile.
Yeah.
So we figure we probably walked 3 miles altogether with all the
Ooh.
zigzagging around.
Ooh, that's a lot.
In the heat, it is. It is. We were amazed. We haven't been to Old Town in quite a few years, and it was really sad to see so many vacant buildings. So
Boarded up.
many. I mean, right on the main street, and everything just. I don't know if just the rents got too much, or the taxes are too much, or what, but.
Crazy,
It was sad.
crazy California chasing businesses out. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, we were looking for somewhere to have lunch, and we didn't want to do Subway or Round Table Pizza where you can get that anywhere. We wanted something that was specific to that area.
Yeah.
So we finally found a place called Steamers, and it was near the river where they have the steamship. You can go for rides on it up and down the river. So that was good lunch.
Yeah. It was fun. Good lunch.
Everything there's pretty pricey, but it was nice and air conditioned. We needed the coolness.
Yeah. Got in, cooled down a little bit.
Yep. And then walked all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
I got some fudge at a candy store. It's like they had Rocky Mountain chocolate. They have those everywhere. So it's like
Went
I
to a
wanted a
local.
local candy shop. So we got some at a local shop, and then we came home.
Yeah.
Well, we stopped at Save Mart and got some of their chicken strips.
Yeah. When we were in Reno, when we were visiting Jolene, we stopped in a Verizon store. She was there getting a phone for
Scott.
For Scott.
Got all messed up or something. She had to get him a new phone.
She had to get him a new phone. So I went in, and we had a Verizon gift card that we've been hauling around with us for 2 years at least.
Probably.
You know. And I thought, okay, well, let's look around because we need a new car adapter, you know, a 12-volt adapter. But
Ones you can stick a USB cord in.
I didn't really want just one with a cord coming out. I wanted one with an adapter. And you can buy these things, you know, at any store these days as you're walking, for a few bucks. But you got to look at them real close because a lot of them are only 1.4 amps. And this one that we got is a dual USB charger, so it's 2.4 amps in each USB slot, which is a lot better than the 1.4 if you only get one. So you got to really read it closely. So we got it and used it yesterday on our trip to Sacramento. It worked fabulously. I love it. I'm happy with it. Everything stayed charged, kept charged up.
A nice beefy one instead.
Yeah.
Because you get those as handouts sometimes from places as a little promotional thing, and
it didn't cost a lot. It was $35 for this thing. That's a lot more than what you'd pay for the 1.4 amps, but I think it's worth it in the long run. And we had a $25 gift card, so we run our gift card, and the lady goes, "Well, it paid for the whole thing."
yeah, we're
We're kind of looking at each other like, it's a $25 gift card. How did it pay for $35 worth of merchandise? I don't know, but it did. It's like, okay, quick, get out of the store.
Yeah, and it doesn't say anything. We were worried that our
Big jet. Actually, not a big jet.
landing at the airport.
Yeah.
I only hear that sometimes. But we were concerned that our daughter's card got charged for it, but it doesn't say anything anywhere.
There's nothing on here about a charge on any credit card whatsoever, so again, knock on wood, hopefully that gift card covered the whole thing.
Yeah, which is good.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
Yep. So we're hoping we get to spend some time outside finally. It's been so bad the past couple of weeks with the smoke and everything, and just, we have to be outside when we clean sites and everything, but then otherwise I've been trying to stay inside.
Yeah.
My other sister Judy was supposed to come the same weekend at least on one of the days that my sister Wendy was here, and she was just feeling so crappy because she lives in the area where the smoke is the worst. I mean, the air quality was over 300
It
in their
was
area last
378
week.
or 379, if you know what those numbers mean, for air quality, and it was the worst in the nation due to all the smoke from the fires in California that were burning. And
Yosemite, there's a couple of them in that area.
In Nevada, there was actually a couple fires too.
Yeah.
But it all contributed to that, and it was just thick and horrible.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. I mean, when you can taste the smoke in the air,
Up here,
it's bad.
It's not too bad yesterday. It wasn't bad when we were in Sac, and this morning it's just a little bit hazy over the ridge
Yeah, I
tops.
can see the mountains over there.
Yeah,
and there
it's
have been
not
days
bad.
when we haven't been able to. It's kind of across the valley.
Yeah, not bad. So fingers crossed today is going to be a much nicer day.
It's like we have this beautiful area and we want to be outside in it, but it's been so yucky. Been too yucky.
Well, we got to go check sites,
Yes, we do.
but we need to eat before that.
Yes, we do.
I
are
know
you making?
I know you have a headache,
What are we making?
but I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
So I'll fix breakfast this morning.
What kind of cereal are we having?
Whatever's in the cabinet. I'll go pour your bowl. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See you. Bye.
He's going to make breakfast. I'll stay here and sign off. Thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate it. Please make sure that you have subscribed and that you have clicked the bell to get our notifications when our new videos come up. We appreciate you using our Amazon link. Thank you very, very much. And we appreciate all of you for watching. See ya. Have a good week.
Hey, Lori,
What?
where are the bowls?
Do you feel my pain?